I'm just wondering, did the campaign roll out the way that you had wanted it to? Like, now that you're able to look back on it?
I would say so. It rolled out the way that I wanted to, in the sense that we were able to get the congressman out there for him to present his message, to speak to the issues that were important, to show his qualifications. And I think that was, so clear when he debated his opponents, that he's really the person who is most qualified in these moment in time when we have so many difficult challenges facing us in the nation to lead us, through the next 2 years.
Towards the end of the campaign, Adriano had said Rangel's problems in 2010 led to the Tea Party, and they tried to make an issue out of his trouble and associating him with the Republican surge that happened in 2010. How effective was that argument, do you think?
I think it was very ineffective. In fact, it showed that there was a disingenuous part of him in that sense, because he had come out so many times. In fact, right next to me, right here in Harlem, at City Hall, I remember standing right next to Adriano, supporting the congressman during this period, where he spoke to something very different about, Congressman Rangel. And so during the campaign, to come out and say the opposite, I think was somewhat, disingenuous. But that's how campaigns go.
Right. Was there a point where Adriano's campaign went further than you were expecting? It seemed like at the beginning they were just talking about it's time for new leadership, and then towards the end it seemed to be a little bit of a difference. Did you notice a change at all?
Absolutely. In the first debate, I think that it went into a slippery slope, but the campaign up to that point had been really kept on the issues, on the qualifications. It was clean, and then Adriano introduced elements that were unnecessary that I think have created ripples throughout the district, and I think that's when you began to see the momentum change in the campaign.
And then Obama didn't endorse in this campaign, but he endorsed other people that have primaries. What's the message to the White House if Rangel is victorious?
I think it was the same message 2 years ago when they said that Rangel was finished, that he was tainted, that he was this and that, and yet the community that has known this man for such a long time, that has benefited from so many great things that he's done for the community, for the city, for the state, for the nation, spoke very strongly and manifested itself. And I think that's the message to Obama and everybody else.
Thanks, guys.